Hello there.
Hello there.
All right.
Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to James. Happy birthday to you.
Yep.
How you doing, boys? All right?
Yeah, not
Yeah,
bad.
not bad, man.
You good on your 42nd birthday?
You can't just go off how he looks, Steve.
Yeah, that's it.
That's not fair.
Yeah, not bad. I'm actually 55.
Yeah.
No. Thanks, Swerve. How you doing, mate? Yeah, 34 years young.
Yeah, finally.
Finally, I know, yeah. I'm the baby of the year group. Everyone else has suffered before me, I guess.
Yeah.
It's probably the only positive I can take out of that.
It's only
And I do
downhill,
remind
isn't
my wife that in 6 months' time, no, 4 months' time, she'll be turning 35. So have that.
Well, I'm older than all you, so it's even worse for me.
But you look about 12, so that's fine.
Oh, I'll take that.
You like shaving.
I got told I look 31 the other week, so I'll take that.
Oh, ain't too bad.
Oh, there we go. Jurassic. Oh, sorry.
There you go.
Thanks, JT. God, 14 years older than Swerve. Jesus.
Wow. You look it. So,
in certain lights, I probably do.
Certain lights. So, we're finally, after what? It's got to be 2-3 months.
Yeah, a while on
Been
it.
a while.
Yeah, and I think we've actually skipped episodes 7 and 8.
Weren't missing much.
Yeah, because we've had a fair few busy months, haven't we, James?
Yeah.
It's been a bit hectic. So we thought, well, it was your idea. On your birthday, I wasn't going to say, James, I need you to get on a live stream on your birthday to come and talk about.
Honest, there's not. I know. The thing is, I've got a lot of stuff coming up in the next couple of weeks, so money's a bit tight, and I didn't want to go out anywhere today too much. So I went out for a meal earlier, and I thought, you know what, I've not done anything else. So I thought, why not? We'll do something different. We haven't watched this yet on the stream. Steve, you only watched it today for the first time, didn't you?
Yes, yeah, finally. I was saving it, and then I just never got round to watching it, and then you sort of said, no, for my birthday, you need to watch this. So I actually did, and I really, 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 really enjoyed it. Like episode 9 is probably one of my favourite out of the whole season.
Well, for me as well, I think it's probably one of my favourite episodes today. It's episode 9. I think it really, really hits everything that I kind of thought that Camp Cretaceous would be from the start.
I think I watched it just before you, didn't I? And I said episode 9 is like probably the best one out of them all. And then you watched it not long after that.
Yeah. You probably binged it straight away, didn't you?
I think this will be my 3rd time of watching episode 9, but I can't remember what happens in it still. So it's like I'm going in fresh.
Yeah. But you know what my memory's like, so I need to watch it fresh again to have any comments on it. I can remember parts, but not full. So I'm excited to get this going. So again, if you want to watch along with us, we are going to be watching obviously Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous season 3 episode. What's the time? 3 minutes. I'll call it a nice easy 5 past. So season 3 episode 9, whatever it takes, and of course we watch the intro and the little Netflix logo. So we'll all start together. We have tried to we did try to input a very, very pixelated version of Camp Cretaceous episode into our stream, and it got instantly shut down. So this is the only way we can actually do it, I'm afraid. Yeah,
which kind of, it's all right. It's quite fun.
Yeah.
Still have a little conversation, don't we?
Yeah.
No, Damien, I still haven't checked out Meat Canyon. It's because I get off here 9 times out of 10. I'll get off here and go to bed. so I'll just completely shut my brain down from after this stream, and you get better off sort of messaging us during the day to sort of remind us about things like that.
Yeah, and now's the time to do it as you're on a nice How many have we got? 4 or 5 weeks left?
No.
No.
I don't know, how many weeks have I got left? 1, 2,
Christ.
3. Only 3.
Only 3. Christ, that's going so quick.
I'll go back early September.
I'll go back next week. I'm off all this week, so I'm happy. Especially with the delivery of the PS5 today, which is currently sitting right next to me.
Yeah. So you've not actually opened that yet, no?
No, I've opened it. It's set up, but it is currently transferring all my data over from the PS4 to the PS5. Which is going to take 14 hours. So I've just left that to do whatever it wants to do. So,
yeah, no, I'll do. I probably will. I need to get a TV first.
Yeah.
Because there's no point in me having a PlayStation 5 if my TV is still only just 1080p.
No, but this does open up to when Jurassic World Evolution 2 is released. I will be getting that on the PS5. So we are talking the best graphics I can get without spending $2,500 on a RTX 3090.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Well.
So I'm hoping that the graphics aren't going to differ too much. I mean, 4K gaming is going to should be okay.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I think I'm hoping for a slight increase.
Yeah.
One thing I just want from that game is the lack of. I don't want the robotic randomly running and stopping, turning, randomly running, stopping, turning, randomly running.
You want fluid motion.
Yeah, just a bit more scattered.
Yeah.
There's not really a
chaotic
path.
It's getting rid of that thing as well, where the dinosaurs stick their head through the fence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But let's face it, we've all played Ark, so
yeah.
We know the mechanics on that game is just horrendous.
Hello, Jack. How you doing?
There.
Welcome to the stream. What? Guys, if you are watching the stream, would you be kind enough to share that you are live watching a watch party and try and get some people involved? That'd be nice for my birthday.
Yeah.
Cheeky
cool
so I think we are actually gone past the minute. Nice. So I think we are due starting.
I'm traitoring on rocking Star Wars.
Nice.
Let's do a little countdown from 10 and we'll get going, yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, guys, get your Camp Cretaceous ready to start. We're going to go from the very beginning, 00, ... So we're going to watch the trailer, the opening and everything. All right, episode 9. I know it says finale on the stream, but it's going to be episode 9 first, all right? So when the thingy gets video finishes, then we'll press play, all right?
Perfect.
And
we're back.
Right.
Every time.
So Netflix original series again.
I wonder if this this intro's ever going to change. I wonder if it'll change if we get to Sauna in the next series.
If
possible,
because it's no longer Camp Cretaceous, is it?
No.
Well,
no.
Unless that's the name of their squad. We are the Camp Cretaceous. So, still
that
love
would
this.
be. I'm not gonna lie, that would be the best birthday present I think I've ever had.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty epic. Okay, so the story opens up where the kids were in the middle of the ocean and a helicopter has managed to track them down, and we're getting a load of yelling, telling them to turn back to shore.
I mean, you wouldn't set out sail in that weather anyway, would you?
No.
Yeah, they've been pretty unlucky. They've had all this time in the nice weather to... Well, I was saying that in the last couple of episodes, it has been pretty rainy in it with the what's it called? Scorpius Rex.
Scorpius Rex.
Mm. Oh, he's got a point though. Yeah.
So, guys, did you, if you haven't in the chat, did you get around to having a look at my time lapse of my season 4 concept art of the Camp Cretaceous crew being in on Isla Sorna?
Yeah, it's good, that, man.
Thanks, Dino Nerd. Welcome to the stream, my friend. How you doing?
And it's been consistent throughout this whole series. The water just looks utterly ridiculously good.
Yeah, the water is pretty photo real, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not sponsored.
I'd like to see, if season 4, maybe season 5, the difference when everyone's back working in an office together. Just to see the difference in animation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wonder whether that would make a difference, but I would imagine it might.
Mm.
This episode's so good.
Yeah.
I like the way that some questions kind of get answered about when this sort of falls into the timeline.
Yeah. Didn't they say 6 months, I think?
Yeah.
Yes.
We've not quite got to it yet, but it's coming up.
Yeah. This T-Rex here in the rain looks so good.
So good.
Yeah. It reminds me of that bit. This scene kind of reminds me of the Jurassic Park, the game from Telltale.
Yeah.
With Billy Yoda. You'd at least want to kick him on the nose.
Yeah. You'd want to pet it as well, at least touch it, wouldn't you?
I think there's a lot. Yeah.
I'd risk it for a biscuit.
Yeah. At least then you can say, "Yep, I've touched the T-Rex." I mean, this bloke's going to.
I know. That's a great shot of him getting killed, though. What a shot that is. Destination effed.
Yeah. I mean, sorry, again, I was watching this today and this bit coming up with the kids. In any other thing, apart from a kid's show, these kids are dead. There's no way they're going to outrun this T-Rex. I mean,
maybe Yasmin. Yasmin might.
I suppose all she's just got to be quicker than everyone else, isn't she?
Yeah.
You know what they say? As long as you're faster than the person you're next to,
that's
you're
it.
all right.
That's why
it reminds me
always
of
friends.
that bit in Jurassic World where Claire goes and gets the T-Rex to fight the Indominus, and it's like just jogging behind her.
Yeah. I still think that's due to the enclosed alley that she's running through.
I reckon she'd be dog meat, me personally.
Yeah. I mean, that is such a good shot with the T-Rex coming through the foliage.
Yeah.
Have you always thought that Isla Nublar looks really barren and bare?
Mm.
It reminds me of Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, not just a random trees that are scattered everywhere.
It's just island generator.
I love this bit where he's just hunting.
Nobody move.
Yeah.
A muscle. It's a good shot.
Yeah. Like, you can tell that the Rex's skin is wet from the rain.
Mm.
It's
that
well
detail.
done. It's very well done. Let me just read this chat. There's a few people saying, I think finale is the best of all. Time lapse is amazing. Thanks, JT. Rex in the rain reminds me of her attack in the book. Yep. But for future time lapses, just to increase the speed. Do you know what? I actually increased the speed to 50 times. And I thought that was quicker. It was 15. It took me 15 hours to do that Bryce Dallas Howard picture. And I got it down to 15 minutes. No, less than that. I think it was something like 8 or 10. But yeah, I'll bear that in mind. Obviously, 50 times isn't quick enough. I need to go a bit quicker. Dino Nurse says, I'm doing good, James. I have been playing a lot of Jurassic World Evolution recently because of Jurassic World Evolution 2. Yep, good man. And then obviously, Chris, you put your... Don't forget to join the Discord. Don't forget to join that Discord. We want the forum just going. We won't interact overly that much. We do occasionally. But guys, yeah, feel free to join, post stuff. We're quite laid back admin. As long as you're not insulting people, we're pretty easy going. So if you want to just post pictures, anything dinosaur related that you think's fun, that you want to share, go for it. Just go on and get that chat going.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be Jurassic World, Jurassic Park related. There's, anything like Ark, Isle, anything like that. Anything dinosaur related. It's just a massive dinosaur discussion group.
I've had a few decent chats on there.
Yeah, you're quite interactive on there, aren't you?
Yeah.
James Ronan's pretty good at interacting on there too. Marine One, do you copy?
What I want to do in this...
Okay, this is where it links in with
Fallen Kingdom.
Fallen Kingdom.
Yeah, what I want to do at some point is cross-reference this scene as they're running and the Fallen Kingdom to see if the timeline and it matches up properly.
I did it.
Did you?
Yeah. I think that was the second time that I watched it, and I watched it with Fallen Kingdom on on my laptop, and then this on the telly, and it matches up pretty well as far as I could kind of get it to work. Yeah. But what I'd like to do is chop it in Premiere Pro and stitch it together just to see how it works.
That might be a good little video, James, just to side by side.
Yeah. I think there is someone out there that has done that already.
Yeah.
Cheers for joining Jurassic Theory.
Look at him, look. If this wasn't a PG channel, I'll be insulting you right now.
It's only 12 months away, James. It's not overly offensive.
Yeah, I know. They couldn't have picked a worse time to do all this, though. Did you ever think that?
Yeah.
Also, you know that bit where the Rex chases that guy before he jumps on the ladder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you think that was down Main Street, or did you think that was one of the arms that are going off of Main Street, like where the arcade and that is? Because I thought that was off of... Is it parallel to the...
I thought that was at the end of Main Street.
Yeah, because...
I'll have to look back on...
Might have to go back and have a look.
I can see what you mean. Because is he running straight down the centre of Main Street, or is it off of
one of the arms that's next to the lagoon?
I thought he was at the end of Main Street, but then it goes to a T-junction. I thought he was to the right of that T-junction running across the front of the lagoon. But I might be wrong.
That's what I mean. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
But in the movie, I actually thought it wasn't. He was running down Main Street, but I think I might be wrong. I think that guy was actually...
I don't think it is.
I think he was going from the Mosasaurus entrance.
Yeah, because it'd be another place to have the electric box, wouldn't it? Right in the centre of Main Street.
But this has made me thrown because it looks very like Main Street rather than the arms that come off the side adjacent.
So we have Dr. Henry Wu returning.
No, 34. 34. Henry Wu has returned.
Yeah, he steps out of the helicopter. Yeah.
I still think Kent is going to... I wouldn't be surprised.
Does Wu and Kenji meet in this episode?
Yeah, he's there. He's there.
Kinda.
I know he meets... No, it might not be. It might be the next one. I know he meets with him because they've got the tablet, haven't they?
Yeah.
I can't wait for that trailer. The internet is just going to break when that trailer comes out. Because you think, I know that we've been following this film for 2 years now, and sometimes you get used to being in like that bubble, don't you? Of you expect everyone to be like you and be waiting for the minion to come out, and we really are like some people don't. I've met and spoke to people that don't even know that there's another film coming. So it kind of
it's mental, isn't it?
It's just that's the thing. It's not everybody's life like it is us. So, but I really do think when that trailer drops, even people that are outside of the fan base, they might get real hyped the fact that the original cast are in it. So I'll be intrigued to know what sort of like how much footage they get on the screen from the trailer. You know, how much they're going to show.
Yeah. I'm in two minds. I think I'll watch the first trailer and then leave it there.
Oh, Clayton's live now. Damn.
No, Damien, you got to stay.
Stay with me. It's my birthday.
Yeah.
That's why everyone's gone. Look, the viewers have just dropped off instantly. You shouldn't have said that. Quick, delete the comment. Delete the comment.
I'm going to go on Clayton's channel and comment saying that we're live.
Yeah,
Damien in the timeout.
Yeah, go and stream swipe Clayton's stream.
See, now, I'm not going to lie. This is where this scene here with the Pteranodons attacking the helicopter, I think, like, I know it's come from like a source of like a source material, like from a script or from a book or, you know, but them Pteranodons would just get absolutely chopped up like sushi. Do you know what I mean?
Because wasn't this like technically the original ending for Jurassic Park, wasn't it, before they put the T-Rex and Velociraptor fighting?
It was in one of the scripts. Primeval Utah.
Welcome.
Utah.
Yautja.
I think that's how you say it.
Look where you're going.
Look where you're going. Ah!
There's always a Brachiosaurus head popping out the trees, isn't there?
Yeah. How inconvenient.
Imagine if this was like R-rated and it just like sliced the top of the head off. Going some dark places on this one.
Yeah.
God, they're like running in quicksand, aren't they? What are they doing?
Yeah.
We've got a problem.
See, Brooklyn's totally grew on me because at first she did like, quite annoy me, but I think her character arc has been pretty good throughout the seasons of it.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think she's definitely grown on me as well. I like the way she's a little very like inquisitive. She likes investigating quite a lot, you know.
Because she's drove a lot of this story forward through being like that.
Yeah.
I find it weird that Henry Wu is tall in this series, though.
I know.
Because BD Wong's actually quite little, isn't he?
Yeah. He's probably got some Cuban heels on or something.
Welcome, Norwegian Ants.
How are you doing? Welcome to my birthday stream.
Don't forget to drop a like.
And
every like is a birthday present.
I want to see 21 likes for 21 years.
Of being 34.
Yeah. Sometimes I just don't know how I'm 34. Like, how am I 34? I don't feel any older than I did when I was 20.
Yeah.
I forget how old I am now. I've got to a point where I've just hit a certain age and I can't remember.
Yeah, it just doesn't matter.
I've said 30 once without realising I've said 30. I'm like, no, I ain't 30, am I? I'm older than that. Me and my wife have actually come to an agreement. We might actually start going backwards just for a laugh, just to see what happens. So next year we'll be 34 again and we'll get younger.
It might work.
To the point eventually you might get so confused that you have to mathematically work it out.
Yeah.
What am I, 36 this year? Or
Benjamin Button. Now this scene, straight out of Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Just a helicopter in the tree coming down.
Good
it's
catch.
These nice little nods that I like.
I like the way he sort of just dangles freely there. As if he wouldn't instantly grab the side.
I know.
It's a point of mention. You might get so confused that you have to mathematically work it out. You have to mathematically work it out. You would want to get out of that tree ASAP, though, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you won't be hanging about.
Although you're not that high at the same time.
It's high enough though to do some damage.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea. You would drag that. You would grab that. Actually, come on, Ninja Ben, take your belt off, mate.
I'd love to see Ben on something like Ninja Warrior.
The island with Bear Grylls.
Yeah.
The island with Ben Grills.
Yeah. That would have snapped his leg.
Ooh, grab it.
I love his armor that he's made.
Yeah, I know.
Like proper, straight out of a game, isn't it? Like the first armor that you can find on the island.
Damien says, I hope in Dominion that we'll see Marty Gutierrez. No chance. I'd love to, but he's just not been written in, has he? There's no reason why they'd be written in now.
I suppose that's why you're not going to stay in it.
Yeah, but I think, would a helicopter do that from that sort of height? Would it blow up like that?
Could do. Second as a spark, isn't it? It's got the fuel coming out.
Yeah.
That's all it takes. But
a bit gutted about the whole Landry not being in Dominion anymore. I quite liked his character coming back.
Yeah. I like... You talking about Lowry?
Lowry, sorry, yeah. Not Landry.
I thought that's where Landry
from.
He's doing laundry.
I know Landry from somewhere, but I don't know where it is. Yeah.
But due to the COVID, I think he got either written out or couldn't turn up and had other commitments or something, didn't he?
Yeah, something like that.
I know Universal wasn't happy with some of the direct. I think it wasn't direction. Some of the. Well, this was one of the things that got shut down. I think they weren't happy with how his character was sort of given anything, you know. So
I still think he should have played a bigger part in his trilogy than he did. He should have played a bigger part in his trilogy.
Yeah, definitely. He would have been perfect for the DPG, I think.
Yeah.
No, I think he could have been in Fallen Kingdom easily. They could have found a place for him in there.
Like, well, he could have been Franklin.
Yeah. Even if Franklin was Lowry's assistant, if they wanted to keep this like childish, afraid, like someone who's afraid of the island as a character, but Lowry would have just made that film.
Right, she's got the laptop. Let's get out of here, mates. All right, what's going on here, mate? A750. Do you know what I find weird? I like the story of this so far. Like, I think it's interesting, and I like the fact that, you know, it has gone this way. But sometimes I do find it hard to sort of try and imagine this happening at the same time as the movies.
Yeah.
Because I know it's supposed to be canon, isn't it? So it's classed as canon. So what? That Scorpius Rex must have been like a quarter of the size when it came out.
Yeah.
Scorpius Rex.
Scorpion fish.
No, it turned out to be too unstable. However, I can perfect it, make an improved version.
This just reminds me of GoldenEye with you hiding in the vent.
Mate, that was some of the best game ever. That's hilarious. He was like, "Hey, you killing me?" I was just hiding in a vent, glitched, just shooting him with a golden gun. Poof.
Got me on back though.
You did actually. Oh yeah, getting tired, mate. Here we go. Right. If the kids go to sauna, will they have a hard time surviving since the staff on Nublar help them a bit? But since sauna doesn't have all the staff Nublar has, will it be harder for them? Good question, Chris.
I think it'd be harder just because they haven't got the facilities that they've got on Nublar. Like, they haven't got Main Street to go and find stuff to use. They haven't got, all they've got is the abandoned facility really that's on the sauna really. They haven't got as much stuff that they can utilize to kind of survive. So I think it will be more difficult for them.
They've got the vending machine. It's already been kicked in. Well,
yeah, I suppose, yeah. Yeah, got the bird cage.
Yeah. And they could always make camp in the world's strongest Avery door.
Yeah.
Got to get there though, ain't you?
Yeah. Hello, Poppy.
Name's Bruce. It's all right, mate. Why, just a shark, right?
Yeah.
Like, where are all like the dinosaurs now?
I know.
That is the only thing sometimes with this. Like I don't feel like these kids are ever in actual peril.
No.
For a lot of the time, I feel like, you know, outside of Blue, there's not really.
It's lost that feeling you got in Jurassic Park when Muldoon was saying like, "No, we're being hunted." You got the feeling that a dinosaur could attack at any point.
Mm.
Yeah, it was quite claustrophobic, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Let's have a quick recap of like just talking about the tone and stuff, because the episode's just finished with Brooklyn getting yanked back down by that guy. Kids have been given the laptop to run away with. Yeah. So yeah, the Jurassic Park gives you that sort of, what's the word?
It is the sense of just
abandonment.
Yeah.
Secluded, isolation. Like, you feel like you're on your own when you're watching Jurassic Park, don't you? Like the Grant and the kids, like you feel like Grant and the kids are literally on their own.
And when Ellie runs, you just think, yeah, something's going to come out and attack her.
Yeah.
It's like there's a lot, like you say, there's a lot of claustrophobic atmospheres. You've got the raptors in the kitchen, so that's a claustrophobic environment. You've got Ellie in the underground basements. The only one that I would say is, well, even Muldoon and Ellie in the kind of bush, that's claustrophobic because it's quite dense bush. So everything's got that feel. It's a bit more tense. It's a bit more kind of, yeah. That's, you know what I mean?
You love a dense bush.
Wow. As long as it's trimmed well.
If there's one character from the book that you guys would want, either Dominion or Camp Cretaceous, which character would you choose? It's a good question. For me,
I like Levine.
You kind of beat me to that. I think I was going to go that way.
Yeah, I think I was as well.
I like Dr. Thorne as well.
Yeah.
Doc Thorne from the Lost World books, great. He's the one that is in charge of Eddie's workshop.
Yeah.
And he plays a big character the whole way through. It's actually Doc Thorne's workshop, and Eddie just works in it. So he plays a big character in the Lost World book, and he's something that never ever came to light, and good character, I think.
Ed Regis, isn't it?
Ed Regis, yeah.
A real life.
Okay.
A real life Ben would be good.
A real life Ben.
Yeah.
We've got Eric Kirby.
Eric Kirby.
It is, but you saw very minimal stuff from Eric Kirby. I mean, he did the gas grenades, and that's it. I know he said like,
I appreciate that.
I've got like the T-Rex P. But
how did he get it?
Yeah.
How did he get it, Steve?
Puddle.
No, you could say, I don't want to. You don't want to know.
Yeah. But someone like Ben, who's full on like hero, which we haven't really seen from the kids.
Yeah.
See, I'm just wondering if we do go to sauna next season, like, because on Nublar, there's always been a reason that people are coming back to the island. Whereas on sauna, unless they're coming across it by accident, like they did in the Lost World, who's going to be going to sauna?
Yeah.
So they're not maybe going to come into contact with as many people as they have done on Nublar, but it may be more of a kind of. I'm hoping we get a few more dinosaurs in it and less kind of people interaction.
Yeah, it would be nice to have like a proper wilder atmosphere.
Yeah.
Okay. Strongest to weakest of kids from Camp Cretaceous system. Strongest. What, as in physically or just as characters?
It's a tough one. I'd say, like, you got Ben, you've got Darius, you've got Brooklyn, you've got Yaz, all really strong characters.
But like you say, it depends what you mean in terms of strongest. Like in survival terms, I think Ben's proved himself to be the strongest survivor. But I would say if they was going to survive on the island long term, I think Darius is the one because he's got more knowledge.
So turning that around, if you were to put him, like, this is going to go quite dark, put him into a octagon ring to fight. Who's going to win out of all of them?
Okay. I would say probably... Well, Kenji's the strongest, isn't he? I think Yaz has got a bit of a... She's athlete, isn't she? Maybe. You've got to put your money on. You've got to put your money on the oldest person, haven't you? Kenji's the oldest, the only one that's got.
Yeah, but it's a bit of a wuss, isn't it?
Yeah, but
that rich lifestyle, isn't it? He's not been brought up. Whereas a person like Sam has been brought up on like the ranches, isn't she? So she's got some muscle behind her.
I mean, when Kenji was like intimidated, he tried to protect himself with a kitchen knife.
Yeah,
you got. If you're going to lose to Sam, come on. You wouldn't want to go out the house, would you?
No. Sam's at the bottom of my list.
Yeah. Well, shall we move on to the final episode?
Yeah, let's do it. We'll be back in about 10 seconds. Welcome back. Welcome back. Right, so ready to play?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, 0. A Netflix original series. Oh, well, tell what, I watched ET the other day. I haven't watched the film properly for years.
I've been hovering over that on Netflix.
So have I, yeah.
That's what I watched it on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, it's such a good film. It's funny because it's very Stan Winston-like.
Yeah. I ended up watching Back to the Future instead.
His little hand just like appears from around the corner like this. It's just funny. It's just so... But the use of mystery that Spielberg uses to film that, still brilliant. It's hilarious as well. And I've got a newfound attraction for the mum.
Yeah.
Must be the age I'm getting to.
Yeah, I think it is. So I haven't.
I'd have to relook, but
yeah, you need to. I'd go back. And have a look.
I can see her now in my head.
She's better than I remember. How is Kenji well built when he's actually lazy? You see, Kenji's ripped, proper ripped. I think he's the strongest. I love how like 0 Fs that
she gives.
Brooklyn is like. She's probably I think Brooklyn might be my favorite character. You know. She went from being like one of my worst characters to one of my favorites.
It's between her and Darius, I think, for me.
Ben's still my favorite.
See, Ben doesn't annoy me as much as he did. Like, I really disliked him in the first kind of season, but he's grown on me this season, or last season.
Yeah, no, I'd say I think Brooklyn's my favorite.
Like, I was ecstatic when he went off that monorail, and then he came back.
So this is the bit. Is this the bit where? Oh yeah. By the way, you know that guy that is this in this one where he goes across the bridge? He goes across the log and just goes down the river, and we never see him again.
Yeah.
Does he die? What happened to that guy? I forgot the baryonyx came back.
Yeah.
I do love the look of them berries, though.
Yeah,
they do look good.
They do look good. I love the greeny colour one.
I think they're kind of the aesthetic of them now has kind of cemented in my brain.
Yeah.
Like initially, I actually had a bit of a problem with the design of it. When I first watched Fallen Kingdom, I was like, it doesn't quite look like a baryonyx. It looks a bit too crocodilian, almost like it's. I don't know. I kind of think like like one of those Sarcosuchus, sort of thing, or what's the Caprosuchus? The one that runs.
Yeah, they do look a bit more slender in the jaw, don't they? Like a capro. Yeah,
I think that the baryonyx in real life, obviously, it was quite a very slim skulled animal, and I think they've tried to, like, if you was to believe this is a relative of the Spinosaurus family, I think they do a good job of that. It does look very InGen, doesn't it?
See, Brooklyn cracks me up when she does stuff like this. Just whacking the umbrella on the pipe.
It's because the character they've laid out for her, it fits.
Yeah.
Keep going, keep doing it. She's just like that woman that just won't back down, isn't she?
Yeah.
Go on in, hit me, I dare ya. Wonder how much pink she's going to have left on her head in the next one. Because her roots are definitely starting to come through.
Yeah. Wonder if she'll just have the tips by the end.
Yeah.
Oh no, there's that guy. The one with the backpack.
Yeah.
What dinosaur is this? Is this the Monolophosaurus again?
I can't remember, you know.
No,
yeah, it is. Yeah, I think
it
is
a Monolophosaurus. Today, I can't remember.
Yeah.
I just remember that some of Crichton's books have bison in them, and they're not Jurassic Park related. I forgot which books they were, but Clayton posted something about it on his Instagram. It wasn't the comic book series, was it? Because there's quite a few Topps comics that go really they're really out there.
Into it, yeah.
Might be worth finding that out.
Do you know, that'd be a good thing for you to do, James. Illustrate a new side canon comic.
Yeah. Maybe. I just know how time consuming that'd be. It'd take a lot of time. Like, if I got the views, I think I'd do it. I'd be more inclined.
My wife's designing some quite funny stuff at the moment. I'll share a couple on our Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah, they're quite good actually. Here we are. Is the Monolophosaurus? I think these were quite good. This series actually, the Monolophosaurus were quite good new additions.
Yeah,
they were better creatures than I thought they were going to be. You know, sometimes they just add random dinosaurs in.
Yeah, when they first arrived, when it was just two of them, wasn't it, in the season 2? It's just a couple of them, weren't there?
Not Monolophosaurus. Right. That was this time. I think what you're talking about. It weren't this.
Kenji's apartment building.
That was this series.
That was this series.
That was this series.
It was just that long ago, Steve.
Yeah. It was like episode 4, I think.
Christ.
It's because we haven't watched 6, 7, or 8, I think.
Yeah, it's been a long time. But yeah, I just thought it was just going to be some random addition of a dinosaur, but they've actually played quite a big part in this.
Finny, some of this dialogue is such like kids' TV dialogue.
Yeah.
Thanks for showing us the side gate. Real lifesaver. Like that would never happen in a film.
Yeah.
Still here.
Yeah.
What do you think about this whole situation with her and Yaz? What do you think? Do you think it's more than friends sort of situation? I wouldn't be surprised.
I would say
if they're going to be that brave, I just wouldn't be surprised. I think it's not needed, but I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised if they do it, but I'll be surprised if it comes off as that, because I don't think, on Yaz's part anyway, I don't think it's like that. But I think Yaz and I think there's going to be some sort of love connection in this group, but I think it's going to be involving Darius.
Could be.
Darius and
Ben.
Either Darius and Brooklyn or Darius and Yaz.
Yeah. Will Lewis Dodgson be mentioned in season 4? I doubt it. Really.
I
think Manticore might be mentioned in season 4 because there still seems to be a few loose tied ends up. You know, they need to tie that up, don't they, before Dominion comes out? So I think we've got one more season before Dominion hits.
Yeah.
And then I think that if it doesn't end at season 4 of Camp Cretaceous, I wouldn't be surprised if they make. Oh, thanks, Jared. I wouldn't be surprised if they make season 5 of Camp Cretaceous post Dominion.
I've heard there is 5 seasons.
Yeah.
But like you say, whether both of those come before Dominion, number 4 definitely will, but whether 5, like you say, will come afterwards, I think.
And whether they got enough time to write a sort of canonized series 5 in time with Dominion.
Well, it'd be like I said, it'd be post, wouldn't it? Like after the film's finished, so we know what's state of affairs, everything's left.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think because this season came out really quick after season 2, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still don't know how this guy fell off this log.
Yeah.
Like, how much wider of a poxy tree do you want, really?
Like, just do a whoa.
Like, it's not ice, is it?
No.
It's not on the ocean like a rock where you got algae all over it.
Could be a bit mossy, but like you say, not the amount for him to fall.
Then you do what he's doing, don't you? If you're that worried,
exactly
you do what he's doing. You crawl across.
See, there's a bit of green moss on the log there, but
though I'd be pretty embarrassed though if I was Henry Wu doing that. Is Campbell Scott the right choice for Lewis Dodgson? For me, yes. He was a good casting. I still want the guy that plays, what's his name? I'd have been happier.
Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was his name? What's the actor?
I'm a massive fan. Massive fan of him, but I can't remember actors' names.
He's good. I think he'd be really good casting. But I don't know. I don't really know Campbell's.
Bob Odenkirk.
That's it. I don't know him as an actor, really. So I'm willing to give anyone a chance. And
see, he's got the looks, but I just don't think he's got the right. Really. Yeah, I don't think he's got the right personality for it. He's a very sort of clumsy comedic actor, isn't he?
Yeah. I wonder how long Kenji's beard's going to be in the next film, next series. Will it be like your stage of beard? Will it be my stage of beard? Or will it go to Chris's stage of beard?
We actually have got the 3 stages.
Vote in the comments. Steve, go closer. Vote in the comments. Would it be Steve's beard, my beard, or Chris's beard?
Well, I had a shave this morning for work, so.
And anyone just joining the chat now, this is not a beard talk. This is.
Yeah.
We're asking what Kenji's, level of beardness will be. Cameron Thor, I don't think he'll be getting a gig anytime soon again. I like the way that Wu actually described what was going on with these paras as well, to be fair. I wish he had explained why they're so bloody tiny, but he didn't.
I mean, in this show, it's only the paras that we've seen with the bioluminescence in it. None of the others have had it, have they?
No.
Would have been nice to maybe see one or two others maybe have it.
Imagine seeing like an apatosaur or something like that with bioluminescence on it.
Yeah.
Mutations for Mark.
Yeah.
Rex with a go faster stripe.
Oh yeah. That's for the Fast and Furious crossover.
Yeah.
It's like Star Wars language writing cracks me up. I wonder if they do that just so it doesn't make people look far too much into the show. Because
they do it for ease of translation, don't they? So they don't have to animate. Like
it's for different countries, isn't it? Yeah. Put this on any country, and it doesn't matter what the sign says.
Yeah. Oh, for God's sakes!
If I was Darius, I'd just say, "Look, shut up."
They're still smiling now, aren't they?
Through gritted teeth.
I'll feel robbed if Dominion doesn't have Dodgson die like Ned drew from the book. How does Dodgson die he dies by the wrecks, doesn't he, in the Lost World novel? He gets pulled out from under the car.
Yes.
I want that. I want that.
Because who's under the car with him? It's
Sarah.
Yeah.
She kicks him in the face.
That's it, and then he gets killed. That is a great death.
I like this ending of this show with Ben. What's his name? Ben and Bumpy.
Yeah.
When he sort of lets him go with the others, I think that's cool. But in the next year, volcano's going to explode and then probably kill him.
Yeah.
Like,
I still say that would have been a nice nod if Bumpy was the Yankee that got sold in Fallen Kingdom.
Yeah.
No. I mean, it still could be, but when I've looked at it, it doesn't look like it.
No. But there's loads of random dinosaurs that I've seen from behind the scenes from Fallen Kingdom. There was like Ben, you liar. There's a carnivore with its tongue out like that was like never seen before. I don't know what that was. It was quite big. There's that big giant massive Godzilla-sized Stegosaurus that they never used in the end. I don't know whether they're trying to hint that the growth hormones just doesn't stop. I don't know. I never realised they're bumpy, small bumpy looks now.
Yeah.
It's like literally isn't very big. That's actually probably the size of an Ankylosaurus in real life. What Bumpy is.
Oh, saying that he tried to handle himself, didn't he? Then give him that. Forgot about that.
Christ, you wouldn't want to be around that area, would you? Right now.
Sorry, Wu's dead.
Yeah, that would pretty much break his back.
They're a cool creature. I do like them. They're one of my favourites. I think they're really well designed as well.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say they're... What's the word? I'd say Bumpy is pretty, IP'd, copyrighted, almost. Like her design is. I think she's very unique, and I think you'd instantly say, "Oh, that's Bumpy."
Yeah.
These Ankylosaurs, I feel like Ankylosaurs across the board are generally quite generic, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's like they copy and pasted.
Yeah, most of the Yeah, but I mean, just even across platforms, across different genres, across different. Anytime there's an ankylosaur, I don't think these ones. You know how like the InGen T-Rex is the InGen T-Rex.
Yeah.
Like you see a Spinosaurus that looks like the Jurassic Park 3 one. Anywhere else, you'd be like, that's the Jurassic Park 3 Spino.
Yeah.
It's so uniquely designed to be InGen'd. So I think, I don't know, I'd give this show so much more praise if that guys would have just gone absolutely wiped out then by that Ankylo. Oh yeah, let's just hug in the middle of a field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I try and put my head in, would a kid do that? And I don't know whether a kid would do that. I don't know what a kid would do.
Yeah.
They'd probably just sit on the floor and scream and cry.
Yeah.
And not move and like stay still with fear.
But would a kid do that, bearing in mind what they've already been through?
Mm.
Yeah, maybe initially from the start, like the first instinct they would do that, and now they've probably and I know what you're saying.
I mean, they'd still be like scared, but I think they'd maybe deal with it a little bit better.
Mm. Well, the way Wu just left the kids as well.
I know.
Yeah. He don't care, does he?
This series has made him out to be a little bit more of a villain.
Yeah.
But there's a little bit of me thinks he's not. I think he's just a little bit.
He's just chasing to do what he wants to do, isn't he?
Sometimes you just get too carried away.
He just wants to be the best of the best, doesn't he?
I think he just gets too carried away with power.
It's like his speech in Jurassic World about the cat and the birds, or so to speak.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're used to being the cat. That was him kind of explaining it away. I'm not a bad man. I'm just doing what someone else is going to do.
Yeah.
You asked for more teeth.
Yeah. Whereas in this, he's kind of made out to be that villain, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's explained in the opening of the Jurassic Park book, isn't it? Where it says like there's thousands of these genetic labs popping up every day almost.
Yeah.
With scientists queuing up at the door. So you get the funding that any of this can happen.
Oh, Ben says his goodbyes.
I think the detail on Bumpy when you get these close-up shots all looks awesome.
It's good, yeah. I was wondering how they're going to get rid of Bumpy, but I was thinking the show's not going to kill her because she's too, she's too iconic, isn't she?
No.
So I'm glad they kind of did something like this. It's a bit more of a realistic, set her free, integrate her into the herd. We're good.
We are good.
No, we're not. Oh. Got a bit of a soft spot, has he?
Mm-mm-mm.
Who was that for, do you think? For her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that big mountain randomly got a load of rocks on it? Did you see that?
Looks like the one from Neverending Story that ends up being that turtle thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I'm going to go and find a photo of it. For those that don't, that are too young. Hold on.
You know who you are.
What?
Meanwhile, Captain Kenji.
My name is Morla. The oldest tortoise in the whole of Fantasia.
That bit there just made me laugh because they've drawn and animated Kenji's head, but it doesn't move for that whole scene.
Yeah.
So what's behind this door then?
Sounds like E750. Could be its nest.
That's what I was thinking.
You think it's another one?
I think it's the nest.
Because it was two of them, weren't there?
Yeah. But there we have it.
We do have it. That's true. Here you go. Is Norla or Morla?
That's the one.
Yeah.
What?
I think I'm gonna have to watch that film
now.
Right. So, what do we think?
That's a film.
Nothing.
What do we think of this episode and season as a whole?
This episode wasn't as good as the last one. This one reminds me. It's all right. It's not too bad though. I wouldn't go as far as saying it's one of the worst. I would say it ranks around the seven mark as far as Camp Cretaceous episodes go.
Yeah,
like there's a few 8s and 9s. I would say the episode 9 was a 9.
Yeah,
possibly 9.5, because I don't know. I think it give you everything that you want from this show. Really, it hit the right tone. You had the T-Rex with some kick-ass scenes. That you got some dialogue which kind of added a plot point in and give you some answers. You had something that linked it to Fallen Kingdom. I just feel like episode 9 gave you so much, so it deserves a high ranking. This one it did answer some very, very small questions, I guess, more behind what Wu was thinking. But it still doesn't match up for a finale. If the last episode was the finale, we'd be like, whoa, what a finale. Yeah. So I would give this one about 7.
Yeah, I would agree with you, to be honest. Just got to wait and see. Where do you think they'll go? Do you reckon it'll be Sauna?
Yeah.
You reckon so, yeah?
I think that's where it's playing out to go. Where else are they going to go with? The only other thing they can do is go out to sea and get washed back in, because otherwise they're just going to end up on the mainland, unless they end up on one of the other 5 deaths that we haven't really visited. But then they've got no dinosaurs on them, so what's the point? That we know of.
Well, yeah, I was about to say, or do they?
Well, whatever this happens, like, so if they go on Sauna and there is dinosaurs there, then it will kind of retcon.
Yeah.
Well, I say there's meant to be an extinction on the island, but there's no reason why some of the animals Isla Sauna is massive, so you can't tell me that some of these animals have you can't say some haven't been tracked down. There's got to be some stuff still surviving. But I feel like with Isla Nublar, because it was such a controlled environment compared to Sauna, all these animals have had tracking implants put in. So if the tracking implant doesn't show up, then you kind of just assume there isn't one. Whereas I think on Isla Sauna, they've been since 97, they've been so wild and inbred and got their own territories, their own environments, that it's just an island full of wild animals. So I think it's almost impossible to say that the island's extinct. So I'm going to go with the hint of thinking that they do find something there. I think we'll see the Spinosaurus in this series.
Yep.
So I think it's a safer bet bringing the Spino back on this than I think it would be in Dominion. I think if we see the Spino in Dominion, it won't be what everyone wants, which would be a Spinosaurus having a fight with something probably, or being some kick-ass scene. I don't think it would be. I think if you see it in Dominion, I think it will be probably locked in a cage like on a black market somewhere, and it's just like an Easter egg in the background that everyone can go mental over. I think it'd be something like that if we do see a Spino. Whereas I think on this, you got more chance of it being the main antagonist of the next movie, the next series. Like you think the next series is going to be, you got this, whatever this creature is in this. It probably is the offspring of the Scorpius Rex, but that will probably break out on Sauna, and then it'll probably end up having a fight with a Spino or something like that, by a finale or some shit,
and then lose.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I do think it's going to be definitely go to Sauna. I think Spino will be the big bad because, like I say, I just don't think we're going to see it in Dominion unless you, like you say, we see it in the background as a bit of an Easter egg. I just don't. I think we're more likely to see it in this kind of media in terms of like, because what else other than that, if the Scorpius Rex is in the boat, you can't just have the Scorpius Rex for the whole of the next season. So there has to be something else, and the only other thing it can be is the Spinos or the Rexes, really.
Yeah.
And if you're using the Rexes, although there'll be 2 of them technically, maybe 3, you're just repeating it of what you've got on here.
Yeah, exactly that.
What do you think, Steve?
Yeah, like I said, I think they will be on Sauna. I mean, I've called that out for, I think, since the end of season 1. They get on a boat and leave. So I've always said that it would be cool if they end up on Sauna. So I kind of hope it does go that way.
I think Kenji will be getting them. I think Kenji will just get them lost.
Yeah.
Follow his compass is broken and end up getting there. And you know, as silly as it is, it's kind of goes with Kenji's character. So I'd be quite almost happy with that as well at the same time.
Yeah.
And in the day that we all want to see Sauna again. We might see it in Dominion, but only briefly, maybe in a flashback or something, because I think the next film is meant to connect quite a lot of the past. So we probably will see a fair bit on Sauna. But I don't think it'll be current Sauna that we see in Dominion, whereas I think this will be more current Sauna that we will see.
Yeah.
And obviously we've got the Evolution game coming out, and all this sort of stuff might link in. Although they did say they're probably not going to do any Camp Cretaceous stuff, didn't they?
Yeah.
In Evolution. So
yeah,
whatever it'll be movie canon. But yeah, guys, anyway, thank you so much for joining me on my birthday special. Hopefully, everyone enjoyed it. Hopefully that also you guys have enjoyed Camp Cretaceous and the watch party with us 3, and James and the others have all come on at some point. Tiki T, maybe episode 1 and 2. But yeah, no, it's been good fun. Hopefully we'll get up and running for season 4, which will be good. Definitely have to get a few more guests on. Maybe Swerve might want to pop on. He popped on the chat, so he might be willing to come on to do a watch party with us. Maybe just try and get some of the others. Might even get some of the DPG guys on. But I know they're not the biggest fans of the show. That's the only issue. But you never know. Season 4 might sort of lure them in a little bit more. You never know. The seasons are getting better. But guys, check out all of our other videos. Steve's got some stuff coming out based on the Jurassic Evolution profiles, dinosaur profiles. I've got some time lapses that I've done some artwork for. Please check those out. And
you may get time to do some other artwork.
Yes. Steve bought me a present for my birthday. It's like a pop art style it's a Jurassic Park T-Rex silhouette, and it's pop art style. I've got to fill in the colours,
painting by numbers
on a big canvas. So I'll probably do that at some point. Land Before Time 75 has joined right as we're finishing, but thank you very much for joining the stream right at the last minute and showing your face. Hopefully you give it a like too, even though you haven't watched it. Even better. Just because it's my birthday, that'd be really happy. Thank you very much.
Like I said, every like is a birthday present. So
it's a birthday present from the community. Every like and every share is, even more so.
Yeah,
that's like a birthday gift, and thrown in with a bit of Christmas present as well.
Yeah, it's like getting money out your card.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, we're talking rubbish now. So take care, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Only one thing left to say, boys.
Life.
Find a way.
Find a way.
See you later.
See you later.